Hi, I want to talk a little bit about our pigments, our makeup pigments, and our eye makeup primer. So we do have the Glorious Face and Eye Primer, and it's awesome, right? So this will work for our eye makeup as well. So if you have this and you're already using this for your foundation, this will work. So you can use this for when you're using an eye pigment. So make sure you go ahead and put this on your eyelid, and it will help bring out the pigments and the colors, and it will help them pop, and it will help them last longer and make them crease proof. But it's not going to work quite as good as the one that is for your eye makeup, and especially if you are not wearing any foundation and you're just using eye makeup. You definitely want to use this, okay? This is awesome. This is actually designed specifically for eye makeup. It's made to hold and to intensify your makeup. It's made to prepare your eyelids, so the makeup will become crease proof and smudge proof. It will also become transfer proof. So this is awesome. So I will sometimes use both. So like when I put this all over my face, and then I'll put this just on the eyelids. So just the same as this one, you want to let this one sit, just like a couple minutes as well. It will come out. Has a little bit of a brown look to it when it comes out, but once you rub it in, it dries completely clear. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. So what I've done is I went ahead and put some on my arm here for a little demonstration, and it, like I said, dries clear. So I'll show you. I have a pigment here. This one is Twitter Painted. This is kind of a blue color. It's really pretty. I thought this will show the demonstration really well. So with the pigments, I love the pigments. I actually use these the most. And again, the primer works for everything. It works for the palette, works for the pigment, works for the creams. And the creams, and for everything, the creams it's great because you don't have to worry about it. Makes it crease proof. The creams are crease proof as well, but you're just set. So it's great for all of our makeup, or all of our eye makeup. My favorite's the pigments. All right, so you go ahead and you just put some of the pigments into the lid, and then you just get the brush, get it on the tip. You can knock any extra into the lid. All right, so like I said, I went ahead and I put some under here where it's clear. I had to mark where I put it. And so I'll just show you how where I put the primer is going to pick up the pigments better than where I didn't put a primer, okay? So we'll see here. Can you see that? So what I did, and grab a few more, I actually made a smiley face with the primer. So you can really tell, right? So look at that. So where the primer was, you can really see it grabbed all those pigments, and it has made a big difference where that primer was. So you definitely want that primer. And this is it also makes it long lasting. So where that primer is, it's going to last all day. Like so when you put the primer on your eyes, it's going to last all day. Like you could work out, you can have in the heat, you can be there all day, and that makeup is going to stay. Your eye makeup is going to stay put because of that primer. Isn't that awesome? I love that. It totally works. Okay, so another thing about the eye pigments, this is really fun. So you can use it just like that, just as the powder, just like that. But if you want another look, a little darker look, you can make it into a cream. So how you do that is you go ahead and just put some in the lid. You can, and then get the rose water. I love this stuff. It has so many purposes. Like I'll have to do a thing just on rose water. You can just do so much with this stuff. But one of the purposes, you can go ahead and spray just a little bit into the lid. You can also just spray your brush as well. So just put it in the lid and then mix it. Now this is going to make kind of like a little paste type consistency, and you can add more pigment if you want a little more pigment. So just kind of look at it, see what kind of consistency you want, and take it just how you want it. And then what this does is it turns it into kind of like I said, kind of like a cream shadow. I didn't put a whole ton in here, but you can kind of see what it's doing. It's turning it into a cream shadow instead. So you have like all these options with the pigments. So they're so fun. I just love them. So, and we have tons and tons of colors of these. There's like, oh, there's over 30, and they come in, there's a shimmer, like ones that have just a little bit of shimmer to them, and then there's others that are just a matte finish, and they're really pretty. It's what I have on today. I have on Heartbroken, and I think, and then I have some like the Sexy, which is kind of a tan shimmery color up here today. And then I have a kind of more of a brown color just right here. So and then the Heartbroken, the brown color, and then the kind of the tan type color, Sexy up there. So I love the eye pigments. So anyway, if you have any questions or anything, let me know. But I love the pigments. Talk to you later. Bye.